Brothers and sisters, please make yourself comfortable as we will start our event soon. Please also lend us your ears as we will have a few housekeeping notes to share. Kindly mute your mic and off your video to avoid interruption. Please remind everyone to turn on the live subtitle as shown as the slide. Thank you for your attention. We will start the event now. The event is expected to start at 3:30 p.m. and end at 5 p.m. Okay, brothers and sisters, please make yourself comfortable as we will start our event soon. Please also lend us your ears as we will have a few housekeeping notes to share. Kindly mute your mic and off your video to avoid interruption. Also, please remind everyone to turn on the live subtitle as shown as in the slide to view the subtitle. Thank you for your attention. We shall start the event now. This event is expected to start at 3:30 p.m. and end at 5 p.m. Okay. Before we proceed, 我要介绍我自己，我名字叫 Nurul Izzah，我是护士，从 Penang 洗肾中心。
大家好，我是 Terry。
And we will be your MC and the host for today's program.
Brother and sister, welcome to this anniversary event. And please stand up. We would like to invite Shifu from Jingse to lead us to pay respect to Buddha and Master. And for those who are not Buddhism, you can pay your respect on your own religion way. Okay. First bow. Second bow. And third bow. We will pay respect to Master. First bow. Second bow. And third bow. And let us pay respect to our Jingse Shifu. First bow. And 感恩师父. Please have a seat. And before we start, we would like to invite and request all brother and sister to turn on your webcam, and we will have a greeting sessions. All right. So before we move on further, all right, can we have our brother and sisters from police, and please say hello. And wave your hand to everyone. And can we have brother and sister from Kedah? And don't be shy. You can say hello to everyone and wave your hand. All right, can we have brother and sister from Penang?
Hello.
Right. Hi, yeah,
everyone.
Hello. Good to see you.
Good to
All right,
see
can we
you.
have brother and sister from Perak to wave your hand, turn your camera on, and say hello to everyone? All right, can we have brother and sister from Selangor, and turn on your camera and say hello to everyone? And can we have brother and sister from KL to turn on your camera and say hello to everyone? All right, can we have brother and sister from Johor to turn on your camera and say hello to everyone? All right, so can we have brother and sister from East Coast, include Pahang, Kelantan, to say hello to everyone? All right, can we have brother and sister from East Malaysia to turn on your camera and say hello to everyone? Okay, thank you.
A very good afternoon to Master Cheng Yan, Jingshi Shifu, founder of Buddhist Sujit Marriage Society Malaysia, Sister Ye Tzu-Jing, CEO of Buddhist Sujit Marriage Society Malaysia, Brother Kuo Ji-Yuan and his CEO team, VOP team members, person in charge of TIMA Malaysia, Brother Zhu Ji Zhang, regional person in charge of community volunteer, all medical profession, TIMA volunteers, community volunteers, ladies and gentlemen. We also have a special guest that joined us today, Dr. Ling Min Nan from Taling Hospital and the PIC of KL and Singapore TIMA.
Welcome to TIMA Malaysia 20th anniversary. The theme for this anniversary is 永不失联的爱. Hand in hand, we stand together. With the hope of making medical care more accessible to the sick and needy, a group of doctors and nurses, pharmacists, etc. from various hospitals and clinics in Taiwan stepped forward to establish a Tzu Chi Medical Association back in 1996. It was later renamed as Tzu Chi International Medical Association, whose goal is to provide humanistic healthcare to needy patients. And TIMA has established its presence in many countries around the world, providing opportunity for healthcare professionals to serve the sick in medically depleted areas or for those who cannot afford medical care. And in this group, doctors, volunteers, and patients interact with one another in love and gratitude, and to achieve the ideal of safeguarding life and health with love. All right, Nurul, could you share some insights and thought about the activity done by TIMA and TIMA members?
Okay, sure. TIMA are actively participating in medical home care, nursing care to the neighboring community amid the pandemic whenever it is possible for them. Tzu Chi, together with TIMA, is also donating medical equipment and medical devices to the hospital that are treating the infected patient. Besides that, TIMA also offers dental care, eye and health screening, physiotherapy, and home rehabilitation also, TCM service, and health talk as well.
Whoa, this is amazing. And these programs offer doctors and volunteers many opportunities to serve the community by contributing their professional skill and expertise. All right. So to kick off this anniversary program, and please allow me to welcome Brother Song Ji Hui to give a congratulatory speech. Welcome, Brother Song Ji Hui.
Thanks, our MC. 亲爱的上人、金色师父、诸位军长、仁医菩萨、法亲们，大家好。1997年，马来西亚槟城慈济洗肾中心的成立，开启了马来西亚慈济医疗事业篇章。紧接下来，更在全马主办社区义诊、社区健检、医学讲座等医疗活动。期间得到了社会大医王、百医大士、药剂师等医护人员的参与扶持，个人有幸见证了这一些历史的过程。终于因缘成熟，在2001年，马来西亚慈济人医会在众人的深深祝福下成立了。今天我们迎接人医会20周年庆，在此我谨代表全体志工，向人医会给予最真诚的祝贺。20年来，要感恩上人的开道，感恩执行长团前人的铺路，让马来西亚人医会从一而生无量。今天我们在全马处处可看到人医的身影，实在感动。20年来，要感恩人医为医人、医病、医心而付出，以抢救生命、尊重生命为使命。尤其这一次新冠疫情，更让我们对医护人员起最崇敬的敬意。看到他们无私奉献，在重重压力下仍继续执行任务，只为完成救人救心的工作。 最后，祝愿马来西亚慈济人医会这艘航船勇往直前，越办越好，所到之处接引菩萨，救度众生。感恩。
Thank you, Brother Song Ji-hui, for the congratulatory speech.
Okay, next, we would like to invite Brother Li Zilang to give a congratulatory speech. Let's welcome Brother Li Zilang.
感恩敬爱的上人、金色师父、法亲家人、阿弥陀佛。First of all, I would like to represent our 4 mission officers, all 300 plus full-time staff of Malaysia, Tzu Chi Malaysia, to congratulate Timah Malaysia on the 20 years of fruitful journey. Happy 20th anniversary. Timah is not just a partner for Tongrens, our staff, but also our family members who always care for our well-being. Most of the time, when we Tongrens encounter health issues, we will consult Dr. Timah first and listen to your advice. This is the trust built over years of working together in Tzu Chi. During this pandemic period, we see the strength and power of Tzu Chi. No doubt, as the medical personnel, you are busy and occupied to the frontline work. But most of you are still willing to contribute your valuable time and efforts to Tzu Chi relief activities. Look at the total numbers of PPE materials and the medical equipment that we have distributed so far. I believe the number is second only to Malaysia governments. Finally, I would like to share a Jingsi. Only when you respect yourself can you have the courage to humble yourself. I found this Jingsi is manifested in the personality of each Timah member. Again, happy 20th anniversary to Timah. Wishing all more success in the upcoming future. Thank you.
Thank you, Brother Li Zilang.
All right. We would like to invite Brother Simon Wang Ji-yue, to give a congratulatory speech. Welcome, Brother Simon Wong.
亲爱的上人、金色师父、各位线上法亲家人、师兄师姐们，大家下午好。Congratulations on attaining the 20th year anniversary. This is a very significant milestone achievement by the Timah Malaysia team in collaboration with our Tzu Chi community lead volunteers, patients and family, Taiwan hospitals, and local hospitals and clinics. We are eternally grateful to each and every one of you working tirelessly and selfishly in saving lives and containing the pandemic spread. May you all be safe and well, and everybody cultivate both blessings and wisdom. And we pray that this pandemic will pass on soon. 感恩大家。
Thank you, Brother Simon Wang Ji-yue, for the congratulatory speech.
Okay, now let's invite Brother Guo Jiyuan to give a congratulatory speech.
亲爱的上人、常住师父、德念师父，我们的亲爱的那个林父，也是很感恩你啊！你今天是星期六，还是跟我们在一起啊，特别很感恩你。还有是我们的全部的医疗的团队啦，各州各点的负责人啊。今天是20年慈济马来西亚的Timah的 anniversary， 我应该是要 congratulate 我们的全部的医疗的团队的人。 因为还有是我们的核心的团队跟这个医疗在一起来讲呢，这一次的疫情啊，没有上人啊提醒我们要平常要做来怼起来的话呢， I'm afraid that what we are doing now would be not so efficient and effective. What we are doing now, as I can see, for the past few months, we have so many meetings until we lost count about that. Trying to understand or communicate with the hospital what is their needs. So from this point of view, I think if it is without TMA members or nursing in our medical team, we will not be able to communicate or to help the Penggara of all the hospital to be able to either to take prevention action or to request item that is useful to them. You can see, or we can see that the help from TMA is a lot. Without this team, I'm sure we will not be able to fulfill the needs of those hospitals, because hospital, when they are so busy, they practically need everything. So from there, if they were to be requesting for everything, there's one hospital telling us that they have encountered that NGO give them equipment which they are not suitable to use. So we can see that the TMA contribution for this, we have to感恩上人to show us the way to build our TMA. Nevertheless, we are taking this opportunity of pandemic to develop our network of contact, our communication with all the hospital, and also to understand what their hospital, how their operation is. This will help us in the future to be able to share with them our 慈济 medical 的人文. So our 慈济 medical 人文 comes from Taiwan. As such, we are now linking with our 常住师父 to be able to understand even more about 慈济人文 in medical, so that we can actually share with all the medical hospital personnel. This, I'm very sure, it will benefit the public or the society. So I hope for the next, we have a long way to go. So I would like to congratulate all the TMA members for putting so much efforts, even though that in their respective hospital, they are so busy, but still they contribute, and they even have a meeting until very late at night, which they have to go to work early in the morning. So I really give them a respect that they are actually, as a doctor, this is their responsibility. They have taken up the responsibility of what they have to do. So again, I would like to congratulate TMA members for the 20 years anniversary. 感恩.
Thank you, Brother Guo Jiyuan, for the congratulatory speech.
All right. We would like to also welcome our guests from Taiwan who joined us today. And next, we would like to invite
Okay, next.
Hello. We would like to invite CEO Dr. Lin Junlong to give a congratulatory speech, and let's welcome CEO Dr. Lin Junlong.
Can you hear me? Can you all hear me?
刚才没有 acknowledge 你，对不起，对不起，对不起 ，CEO。
听到没有？
听到，对不起 ，CEO。
以及全马来西亚的人医会菩萨们 以及我们的师兄师姐们大家下午好。All TIMA members, I'd like to congratulate the Malaysia branch of TIMA celebrating its 20th anniversary. 20年不是很长啊，但是也不是那么短。回过头来看这个20年前呢，how we started from a very small scale until what you see now. TIMA in Malaysia is really growing rapidly, especially in the midst of the pandemic. Of course, we carry our original responsibilities or mission, so to speak, bestowed upon us by our Master Chen Yen. That is to help the poor, to care with compassion, and to give with joy. This is what Tzu Chi is all about. In medical profession, we told everybody that participating in Tzu Chi Medical Foundation that we live the happiness, the luck, and the happiness to our patients and families, but we take and shoulder the problems and try to find a solution and also take on the responsibilities. And this is what we've been trying to do. But most importantly, in the process, we are transmitting love and caring. See, medicine consists of two parts. One is professional part, which we all know about. But the second part, which is very important, we take care of not only the disease, but the patient. So in the process, we transmit the love and caring. Also, in the process, we realize, well, I hope all members of TIMA, while Tzu Chi are members, will realize there is more blessing in giving than in receiving. Even though on the surface it appears that you have provided services, but in reality, you gain more than you give. That's why you're able to persist. This is how TIMA can sustain for such a long time. I still remember some 30 years ago, we established a free clinic in Alhambra, Los Angeles, exactly 30 years ago. We gathered all the physicians practicing in Los Angeles and established a free, totally free clinic for the poor people. But we gain out of it a lot more than what we have given. So this is a very important aspect of TIMA spirit. There is more blessing in giving than in receiving. And you have to realize that. Otherwise, the work won't be sustainable. And 20 years is not as short a period. However, it goes by very quickly. So we expect more people to join TIMA, especially in Malaysia, to join us and provide the care with love and caring to the poor people or to the remote areas that they don't have access to medical care, and will get out of it. Try to invite more people to join TIMA. So congratulate Malaysia TIMA branch on the 20th anniversary, And we expect and hope it will grow and be better on top of what you have already achieved now. Thank you. My pleasure to be able to participate in this process. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, CEO Dr. Lin Junrong, for his speech.
Okay, now, last but not least, let's invite Reverend Nian to give a congratulatory speech.
Our honorable mentor, Shanren, Reverend Masters from Jingse Abode Monastery, TIMA team members, Malaysian CEO team, Tzu volunteers from far and near, all fellow members on cloud. My heartiest greetings to all of you. Time suddenly flies, all so soon, especially this year. TIMA marks the commemoration of her 20th anniversary in Malaysia. I take pride to express my heartfelt congratulations and best wishes of blessings to TIMA Malaysia to rejoice this 20th anniversary celebration. These 20 years of cultivation through service has not been easy, but I believe we would never have been able to portray this successful journey without everybody's devotion and great effort. Thank you very much, my Tzu Dharma King folks. I'm so proud to be part of you. As taught by Master Cheng Yuan, one of the core principles of Tzu is unconditional love practiced by putting compassion into action to relieve sufferings. Being Tzu volunteers as well as the Jingse disciples of Master Cheng Yuan, your compassionate and selfless dedication to care for those in pain and miseries are thoroughly, actively upholding Tzu's missions, and you have certainly helped relieve sufferings for the many. We are really blessed to have Shanren as our pillar of strength, guiding us to dedicate along this Bodhisattva path in line with Buddha's teachings within Jingse Dhamma lineage and Tzu school of Buddhism. Over these 20 years, with TIMA has come a long way, but the journey is not over yet. There is still much to be accomplished, and we have to continue to strive for greater heights of performance in the coming years ahead. In the world we live today, which is full of catastrophes and turmoil, if we are to light one small candle, it can still help light the way for others. All of us can be a person who shines that light. We can all be a lighthouse in the vast sea of samsara, pointing out the way, striving towards the light of wisdom. When we have the Dharma in our everyday action and take the Dharma to heart with our every thought, our wisdom life can become everlasting. So by dedicating our service, we ought to be thankful to the people in sufferings, for it is their sufferings for us that will teach us and wake us up to life's truths. We need to be very grateful to them and sincerely give ourselves to help them. I sincerely hope that you will continue to give of ourselves and in hopes of inspiring gratitude, respect, and love for all lives in everyone's heart. If people have gratitude, respect, and love for others, they'll definitely reach out to care for those others too. So let us continue to nurture the Bodhisattva spirit in people and inspire them to walk the Bodhisattva path. It is a long journey which requires great effort, patience, and determination to hold on to our good aspirations and love so that we are able to give unconditionally and without any expectations. Ultimately, to create a harmonious society and bring peace to the world. With the Mid-Autumn Festival coming very soon, may I take this opportunity to wish all of you an auspicious Mid-Autumn Mooncake celebrity. Let's take care of our physical, mental, and spiritual health. Be committed to embrace Buddha's compassion in our hearts and to uphold Master's aspiration with perseverance and diligence. Once again, congratulations from the bottom of my heart. I thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Tenian, for the congratulatory speech.
Next, let's invite Reverend Derze to give an opening speech for the 20th anniversary ceremony. Let's welcome Reverend Derze.
Venerable Masters, honorable guests, TIMA members, brothers and sisters, good afternoon. I am Si Deze, a monastic from Hualien Jingsi Abode. It is my honor to give an opening speech for Malaysia TIMA 20th anniversary. Time flies. Malaysia TIMA started on 23rd of August 2001. And today we are celebrating 20th anniversary. Congratulations. Everyone is worried about COVID-19. This pandemic has long-lasting health damages and disrupted economy across our global village, bringing widespread afflictions and fear. This global outbreak makes us feel true sorrow. As the pandemic continues, healthcare system around the world is under distress. Many people are struggling with job insecurity, food shortage, and grief. Luckily, Malaysia has loving suchi volunteers and also a dedicated group of TIMA members who puts compassion into actions to care for COVID-19 patients. There are many doctors and nurses who are working tirelessly in the front lines. It is important to support them. Besides taking care of the patients, they also promote plant-based diet for global health, a very meaning act of kindness. Everybody knows that sickness often enters into our body from our mouth. So we must pay close attention to the food we eat. What can we eat? What should not eat? What can we eat to improve our health and nutrition? The pandemic is still in a severe stage, and this serves as an alert for us to quickly change our way of life. We need to transform our mindset and habits of excess consumption and adopt a plant-based diet. For this is the most wondrous medicine to address the root cause and combat the pandemic. But most importantly, how can we help everyone to feel safe and at peace? First of all, We must adhere to the disease prevention measures and be vigilant in keeping a healthy body, speech, and mind. Let's keep in mind that sentient beings must come together with a heart of sincerity to overcome this crisis. Our founder, Dharma Master Cheng Yen, has said, when interacting with others, we harbor a heart of gratitude. And with all levels of society, we work together in harmony. Facing suffering, we nurture great compassion. Facing difficulties, we develop resilience. Facing disaster, we must give time for Mother Earth to heal. We hope everyone can engage in independence, give rise to sincerity, protect all living things, follow a plant-based diet, and pray for peace on earth. It is important for us to work together. Practice great loving, kindness, and compassion. May we all unite with one heart. Let's plant the seeds of great love. And may there be no suffering year after year. Cảm ơn.
Thank you, Reverend Derze, for the open ceremony speech.
Okay, now without further ado, let's play a video that have prepared to you.
全民齐心对抗疫情，成为医护的坚强后盾，共同守护生命，守护健康，守护爱。
感恩上人的竹筒岁月精神，今天看到他发挥大力量。
有苦的人走不出来，有福的人会走进去。
在黑暗中，我们迷了路，但是上人你的心，就像一轮明月，指引着我们方向。
望的月，问明一面，山小的方便，民主有情，远离嫉妒与诽谤。
虽然我们分割着海洋，层层的高山，但是我们不畏艰苦，勇敢的飞向地平线，回到心灵的故乡。
在黑暗中，我们迷了路，但是上人你的心，就像一轮明月，指引着我们方向。我们会珍惜这份缘，我们会远远追随你，上人，我们爱你。
我们会以生命来守住这个人医家庭，我们会以上人的法来完成上人的大愿。有苦的人走不出来，有福的人会走进去。
我
There are 20,670 new cases.
This vaccination center has been shut down completely after nearly 200 workers tested positive.
Healthcare system is at risk of collapse. Many young doctors are burnt out.
Such volunteers provide timely support to Penang General Hospital by delivering 25 oxygen concentrators and 8 high-flow nasal cannula units.
Hospital Kuala Nerang, kita dah menjadi hospital fully COVID. Kita merawat pesakit kategori 3, 4 dan 5 lah. So hari ini kami merasakan berbesar hati dapat menerima lawatan dan juga sumbangan daripada pihak Budi Suci inilah.
Hospital Taiping has set up more hospital beds. However, the hospital faces the challenge of equipment.
Dari segi peralatan, kita masih memerlukan bantuan.
The volunteers at Taiping immediately put into action to raise funds and gather kindness in the community.
慈济吉打分会送来高流量鼻导管呼吸器，让医护能全心全力救治患者。
慈济为协助前线抢时间救生命，将10套空气净化呼吸器及15套双氧流量计送到槟城甲抛巴底医院。
Tzu Chi headquarters in Taiwan lends 200 oxygen concentrators to many general and district hospitals in Malaysia. These devices traveled by air from mainland China to Penang.
需要这种10 liter 的才能够足以应付。我们这里就是做了检查，然后就陆陆续续的出货。
善用科技向亲朋好友劝募爱心，甚至还发现了启发3年的黄金时段。
分秒不空过，2点就是到5点，里面那个手机啊，哇，传得很快，不知不觉中啊，我们头脑也清醒，也很快起来，好像年轻人这样，蛮感动。有些甚至真的手头上不是很轻松，但是他们也愿意付出。
我们一个手掉下去分什么了吗？帮这个社会吗？帮现在疫情这样严重，医疗那边的人需要尽我们的一份力跟量罢了啦。也是朋友在帮我们啦，大家的力量，不是伟克的力量。
全民齐心对抗疫情，成为医护的坚强后盾，共同守护生命，守护健康，守护爱。
感恩上人的竹筒岁月精神，今天看到他发挥大力量，因为大家的那个小钱。就是累积了行大善，让这个爱心可以发挥，就是抢时间救生命，多一个医疗器材就可以多救一条生命。
很感恩医生任劳任怨就是不管仪器够不够，不管护士够不够，他们都有很使命的去抢救病人这样子。如果真的医院有什么缺乏什么东西，我们都愿意来帮助医院，因为这个不只是政府的医院，这是人民医院。
多提供一个医疗器材，就能抢救更多无助的病患。在病毒面前，人人平等，但只要大家团结一心，便可以汇聚更多爱的能量，跟病毒作战。
想当1名医生
I want to be a nurse.
1名
护士
1名医生。
Thank you to those who are volunteers to prepare this beautiful video for us. This video narrowed down to our objective to love with gratitude to achieve the ideal of safeguarding life and health. We wish you and your family are in a good health and safe during this pandemic.
A generous dose of empathy and understanding of that truth will make us all stronger as we rebuild and remake our world in the year ahead. The past year has transformed nearly every aspect of our world. Seemingly overnight, the quickie become mundane. And meanwhile, our friends, family, colleagues, and communities have had their lives changed in a critical ways that promise to have much longer lasting effects. Living through a global pandemic has driven dramatic shifts in our jobs, eating habits, childcare, and even our collective sense of time.
Okay, now next, we would like to invite Dr. Zhang Yiling to share her experience during this pandemic. Let's welcome Dr. Zhang Yiling.
Thank you, Nuru. Good afternoon to Sangren, Jingse Sifu, Daniel Sifu, and brother and sisters. Thank you for allowing me to share the little story from my hospital. I give title as Apart, Not Alone. Apart because we need to practice social distancing, but we are never alone in the face of a global pandemic, particularly as a medical personnel. We always have you all to stand with us more than ever. So I'm a pediatrician in Hospital Seberang Jaya in Penang. For almost 10 years, I work in this hospital. So this is one of the 6 hospitals in Penang State, and this is the serve as the main hospital in Seberang Perai area. It operated in 1995, officiated by our former Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir. And currently, we're still ongoing upgrading hospital service from 393 bed to 709 bed hospitals. So basically, we are the hospital cluster with Hospital Kebala Patas in Northern region, Hospital BM from Central region. These 2 hospitals currently are full COVID hospitals, as well as the Hospital Sungai Bakap from Southern regions. So during the beginning of preparations of medical equipment relief in June, Hospital Seberang Jaya was still a non-COVID hospital. But imagine after 2 months, cases of COVID increased drastically, and now Hospital Seberang Jaya is actually a hybrid hospital receiving COVID patients. So just yesterday, we received blessing from Tzu Chi with donation of 2 PAPR and also loan of 2 sets of high-flow nasal cannula. So the equipment was well received by the Deputy Director and the staff from ICU. And myself and Dr. Loh also received a little gift from our volunteer from Butterworth. It symbolized the love and care for them as well. So 10 days ago, we also received 4 units of 10-liter oxygen concentrator that showed in the video just now, a very touching video just now. So this 4 units of oxygen is currently using in Sari camp in our ED departments, as every day we have 20 to 30 patients stranded there. They need oxygen, but they couldn't find a bed in our ward for them. So they are using this oxygen over there. So there was a medical equipment donated when Seberang Jaya was still a non-COVID hospital. It's a picture we took during that time. So during the meeting with the hospital, we did introduce about Tzu Chi, our Master Cheng Yan, Tzu Chi Foundation in Taiwan, as well as Tzu Chi Malaysia. Most importantly, we introduced them the concept of a bamboo bank. No good deed is too small. Master said the power of pure intention is immeasurable. The Buddhist Tzu Chi Foundation began with donation of penny from 30 housewives, and currently Tzu Chi mission is spreading across the world. Thus, bamboo bank was included in the goodie bags of Jingsi product, which distributed by our volunteer as a love and care to hospital ICU staff, along with the blessing and letter from Master Cheng Yan. So some of the bamboo bank were returned to Tzu Chi during the day of handover medical equipments. Few online meetings were organized to finalize the list of medical equipment, as these medical equipment are very costly. So therefore, we also started to organize a fundraising via veggie lunchbox for a week among our hospital staff. And we managed to get actually 2.5 lotuses, one lotus about 500 ringgit. But this was nothing compared to the huge donation from of 1,000 lotuses from the community volunteer just within a month. So we are truly very grateful to them. The Veggie Lunchbox is an ongoing project in our hospital to encourage hospital staff to take vegetarian diet. So it was started since end of June last year. Up till now, we have accumulated almost 5,000 veggie meal, which saved life of 360 chickens from slaughtering and also protecting Mother Earth by reducing the carbon footprint. At the same time, 20% and 20 cents from the meal are donated to Tzu Chi Charity Fund as well. So the love from Tzu Chi continue with the QR code poster pasted in the pantry of ICU, medical ward, and emergency department. So we hope to support hospital staff in the product they need, supplement, and also emotionally. Both hospital and Tzu Chi express their gratitude, respect, and love by exchange of gifts. Finally, Master said, COVID-19 pandemic is a great lesson of our lifetimes. So she proposed 4 ways to overcome and ward off this pandemic. First, we must pray sincerely. Second, adopt a vegetarian diet. Third, respect and love all life forms. And finally, curb our desire. So thank you so much for listening to my sharing. Our healthcare system is collapsing due to the overwhelming COVID cases, but we are still performing our duty because the love and care from you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Zhang Yiling, for her sharing.
Most people who had COVID-19 recover completely within a few weeks, but some people, even those who had mild versions of the disease, continue to experience symptoms after the initial recovery. We would like to invite Brother Cai Zhongda, our team members, to share his recovery journey and Tzu Chi journey during this difficult time. Let's welcome Brother Cai Zhongda.
大家下午好，我是钟达，所以这里和大家分享一下那时在1月份的时候我被确诊的一些经历，还有关于我4月的时候我父母确诊的一些历程啦。所以我是在1月10号确诊，因为是在工作场所有类似的情况发生，我们就有一个 screening。过后我就被送到隔离中心，在CAC 检查过后，就是你们照片所看到的。然后如果大家还记得的话，马来西亚在1月份它的这个疫情还不是那么严重，可是已经可以看到，就是说医疗人员他们前线人员他们已经有一点透支了，可以感觉得到。所以送去隔离中心后第一晚我是在这一个礼堂里面去等待被分配。所以当晚其实是很烦躁的，就是说因为一直都是好像在工作忙碌，然后突然间一下子怎么好像一切都必须要暂停。确诊了过后安排了工作事项去联络了那些有接触到的人我就是被送到这个隔离中心。所以在医护人员检验过后，我们被转送到一个像宿舍的地方，也是卫生部的一个地方了，他们的training 的一个 hostel。所以就是像这个照片看到的，它就是一个宿舍，然后2人1房。然后从那一边呢，就听到很多故事是说很多人其实在那个时候都不知道自己怎样确诊，包括我自己在内，到今天都不知道我是从哪里得到这个病毒。但是在这个里面，因为是隔离嘛，基本上你没有什么东西做，所以我有很多时间去怎么讲静下来，然后也思考自己这一路来感恩自己有机会可以走在这个修行的道路上，然后 也明白为什么我们要去做这一些事情。因为不是因为这一个环境的话，其实我会觉得很挣扎为什么我们要去帮助别人？好像为什么要去做这些事情？然后从这些事情我可以有所领悟了。然后在4月这个是我出院的从隔离中心出来的时候，然后这个是一个尼泊尔的外劳，在那一段期间我们彼此照顾了。然后就是他会虽然语言不通，他也会提醒我去做一些这样讲食物来啦，在里面是可以选择素食的。然后好像有什么东西然后什么还是跟我提醒我，那我也是会带他一起去。然后隔了3个月后，其实是我父母确诊。对，顺道带一下，就是我参与的第一个志工培训，就是在我隔离的时候。然后到我4月份时候，我父母确诊那一段就会觉得比较辛苦啦。但是幸好就是说人医会的志工Dr. Chua 跟 Brother Eric 就是帮助我很多。在那一段时间我真的是很感恩他们，还有很多一些师兄姐，他们在那一段时间也给我很多的关心啦。然后碰巧的是在那个时候就是刚好我父母被送去医院隔离和治疗的时候就是我讲那个志工培训的渊源的时候，其实那时候第2天我是很难参加了的，就是因为那时候我父亲的情况不稳定但是幸好是在师兄姐护持下，我完成了一个圆圆了。然后过后，其实现在我的家里嘞也开始就是明白素食的重要性，在这个抗疫在这个 COVID 的 era 里面。是，感恩，谢谢大家。
Thank you, Brother Cai Zhongda, for his sharing on his recovery journey and Tzu Chi journey during this difficult time.
Next, we would like to invite Dr. Zhuang Lichang to share her experience during this pandemic. Let's welcome Dr. Zhuang Lichang.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. 上人金舍师父还有德念师父大家下午好，阿弥陀佛。I am glad to have some sharing with you. I'm from Kedah, and as all you know, Kedah was actually receiving this bronze medal for the number of the cases diagnosed COVID positive. And Kedah is actually a small state and not many private hospitals. So we are glad that we are able to actually from June onwards till now, early June till today, as of today, we have gone into all the hospital in Kedah, government hospital, including in the town, in the district, and also up in the island, Langkawi Island, the hospital, and also the health clinic to actually give medical aids as what they need. Yeah. The only hospital we have not gone through is actually Jitra Hospital because they are not a COVID hospital. We are concentrate on the COVID patients' needs. And from all this, going through all this hospital, I think we have gone through 9 hospitals and 9 health clinics so far. And the volunteers, whoever has delivered the medical items to the hospital and the health clinic, they realize that they can feel those healthcare workers, the desperate and also the needs, the pressure. So when they see all the items, they actually feel very relieved and very happy, and they are very grateful to Tzu Chi, especially Master Cheng Yen. Every single session we went in, we actually share with them the Master Tzu Chi, our founder Master Cheng Yen, also our bamboo bank, the philosophy behind it, and they all are very amazed how 56 years Master Tzu Chi is getting, because just for the 5 cents per day, that kind of movement can actually move the whole world. Yeah, and we also introduced who is Suu Kyi, who is Master Cheng Yen. Okay. After that, with all this, gone through all this, we hope that after this round, it is not the end of it. We hope that when this pandemic is over, we have the opportunity to continue, have this interaction with them, and also we hope that we can actually introduce Suu Kyi and also Master Cheng Yen's Suu Kyi philosophy, and also the medical missions philosophy and ideas. Yeah, we hope that after this, we are grateful that Master founded this Suu Kyi, and also we are actually also grateful that we can be part of the TIMA, and also Suu Kyi members, and we have the opportunity to do this action to actually help the medical personnel. I hope from this, when everything is over, we hope that we can continue have this interaction with all the hospital and health clinic that we have been went in this round, and we hope that with that continuous interaction, all this healthcare, this health clinic and also the hospital will become like a Taiwan Suu Kyi hospital to deliver the highest quality of medical care with care and love and with the humanitarian. So this is what we hope that after this, all the Malaysian government hospital that have interaction with Suu Kyi will become hospital full of love and care, and deliver the high quality care like Taiwan Suu Kyi Hospital under Master Cheng Yen's medical mission and guidance. Right, Karen?
Thank you, Dr. Zhuang Li Chang, for her sharing.
Next, we would like to invite Brother Zhu Jizhan for a sharing session, and let's welcome Brother Zhu Jizhan.
敬爱的上人、金色师父、德念师父、叶师姑、CEO team, all the states and regional PIC, all TIMA teams members, brothers and sisters from Taiwan, Singapore, and Malaysia. Good afternoon, Amitofo. Times fly. TIMA Malaysia is now 20 years old, a remarkable milestone. And I'm very grateful that I have come along this path. So the COVID-19 pandemic has plagued the world since February 2020 till today, and Malaysia is not exempted. Started March last year, Suu Kyi volunteers have provided DIY masks, isolation gowns, and other PPEs to support frontliners. When the pandemic is getting worse, the numbers of COVID-19 patients in the hospital has increased tremendously. Besides medical resources, medical equipment is lacking in the hospital. Because of TIMA, we managed to engage with the HOD and also the Pengarah of various government hospitals, understand the actual situation of the hospital, and give Suu Kyi an opportunity to contribute to the medical equipment of the hospital. We also started to engage people from various levels of society to contribute, sharing great effort, great love with small amount of money, saving the country together. With this, we are seeing many compassionate people have been inspired to come together to save Malaysia and create a lot of positive energy for the country. If the TIMA Malaysia has not been established 20 years ago, I don't believe that today we are able to engage and support more than 70 hospitals in Malaysia. With this, I would like to thank Master Cheng Yen, who created TIMA team, recruit TIMA medical personnel, and also the community volunteers who work closely with TIMA team as a bridge to engage and contribute to the hospitals and the people in the community, so that the great love will continue to circulate in Malaysia community. Here, I would like to wish TIMA happy 20th anniversary. Everyone have a good health, mentally and physically. Thank you, everyone. Kanan, everyone.
Thank you, Brother Zhu Jizhan, for his sharing.
Okay, now let's invite Dr. Chen Jilian to share the TIMA prospect with us. Let's welcome Dr. Chen Jilian.
敬爱的上人、金色师父、德念师父，我们的敬爱的执行长团队，我们的林俊龙执行长、林敏南副院长，还有我们核心干事跟全体线上的法亲家人跟 TIMA 的会员们， 大家下午好。Hi everyone, good afternoon. Actually, today is a special day for TIMA Malaysia because we have marched through these 20 years. I wouldn't think this 20 years is so easy for all the TIMA members to have sealed through. We very thankful to the Master Chen Yan and Jingse Sifu for their guidance and also the blessing from our TIMA headquarters and our Malaysia chapter CEO teams. And also we have a full support from our community local volunteers. They hold our hands to walk through this Bodhisattva path. Not only the 20 years, I think the last 20 months is a more challenging for TIMA members and our local volunteers to face these global pandemics. These 20 months, I think we have facing a lot of challenges, not only for the public health, also for our own living environments, our patterns of living, our patterns of get medical help from the public or the private hospital. I'm sure with all these TIMA members, we are here, we are receiving, we learn a lot from our Master Sangren and the Jingse Sifu guidance. We are able to stand forward, to come forward, to approach all the public hospitals to ask them what they need. I can still recall there's in one sections when we are Swiss with Master told us that we need to approach all the public hospital to ask what they need. It's not sit back in the home to wait for them to come forward to approach us to request what they need. From this, I can recall back to 1998 when China was struck with the bad flood. Master Chen Yan, the teaching taught us that 慈济净师弟子 we should be 不请之师. Because of this 不请之师, I think all the TIMA members and the local volunteers, we are facing a lot of challenges when we go and approach all these public hospital, because in the beginning they didn't understand of Tzu Chi foundations and they a bit worried about what is the motive behind from our approaching. But because of teaching of Master Chen Yan and because of the medical missions, our philosophy that is a 感恩、尊重、爱 as our basic philosophy, we can help we can work together 和互协的精神来这样子的来度过我们的难关。And here I really salute to all our frontliner TIMA member that they work day, night, not for their own career, and also they can arrange their own time to organize a meeting with the public hospital authority up to the Penggara, which means the medical superintendents. Because most of our TIMA members, we are still have our own career in our own setup. But because of the heart, because of the incultivated by the Jingse teaching, we willingly to stand forward to help to a public hospital to hold hand by hand that to overcome these difficult times. Every time when we have a meeting with the public hospital and listen to their head of department, we understand more and deep that what they are facing and what they are suffering and what their situations in the hospital setup. With all this, I would like to thank with the CEO team and the local volunteer support that help us that to sail through smoothly for all our equipment donations and all our PPE supplies, and even to send the souvenir to our frontline workers to mobilize them and to accompany them to sail through these difficult times. In short, I think this COVID is a long-term war, because we understand the post-COVID and the long COVID symptoms going to come, and is our next future challenge. Luckily, back to 2016, year 2016, I still can recall our Sangren remind us our TIMA Malaysians need to set up this community medical care system with the concept of no war hospital. And this no war hospital concept is also part of the ideas come from our CEO, Dr. Lin Junlong. Because when I in the Jingse board, I have a good discussion with our CEO, Dr. Lin Junlong, and he told me the future of community healthcare is no war hospital. With this no war hospital concept, we need to maintain and to strengthen our home care services in the futures. And because of COVID pandemics, we need to deploy our community health workforces. And because of this post-COVID syndrome, we need to reorganize our medical services with some basic bedside equipment support to all these home care patients when they are discharged from the hospital. Once again, I do remember what our CEO, Brother Kwek, told me, that with the medical missions, we need to introduce one footprint to incorporate 8 missions. I always will remember, and we will practice one footprint to incorporate 8 missions in all our services in our project in future. At last, I would like to thank all the committee members that set up this anniversary. The committee members, I was told even last night, they prepare all the setup and videos until the midnight. And in here, I also want to thank all the TIMA members that even during the bad time in the COVID last year, they are able to complete this the respite care trainer program for 12 classes. And the next program that we are going to introduce is to train the trainer for our Changzhou. With the help from Darling Hospital, we are planning to organize a virtual teaching course to train the Changzhou trainer in our next program for the TIMA community healthcare. At last, I would like to thank the whole TIMA teams and the Tzu foundations give us a full support to sail through this 2020 and 2021. Be safe and congratulate the TIMA 20th anniversary. Be safe and be healthy. Omitofo.
Thank you, Dr. Chen Zile, in giving us the inspirational speech.
Next, let's move on and to a sign language performance presented by our TIMA members, healthcare professionals, with the theme of the song, 当你有了勇气。
原本以为自己办不
到，不可能，不可以羡慕别人样样都行，看看自己好神奇，像蜗牛躲在小小壳里。慌张会打击信心，恐惧会忘记呼吸。事实上，并没有那么糟，别掉进懦弱的陷阱。要加油，请加油，你加油，大家一起加油，加油，请加油，你加油，大家一起加油。当你有了勇气，好运随时会降临。当你有了勇气，全世界都祝福你。当你有了勇气，困难重重难不倒你。当你有了勇气，向前行没问题。
Thank you so much for what you are doing for our world.
You are our hero.
Thank you.
Love you. 借一壶的盐，赶冰斧。温柔的话语给自己鼓励，轻轻地松口气，用力欢呼为自己打气，相信我一定可以，重新开始继续努力。慌张会打击信心，恐惧会忘记呼吸。事实上，并没有那么糟，别掉进懦弱的陷阱。要加油，请加油，你加油，大家一起加油，加油，请加油，你加油，大家一起加油。当你有了勇气，好运随时会降临。
向所有前线医护人员致敬。
在你们照顾好别人的同时，也要照顾好自己。
感恩你们的坚守，
感恩你们的汗水与泪水。
期盼疫情能早日消弭。
我们无法分担你们的工作，但我们的心会一直在一起。
在一起，
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 在一起，在一起，在一起，我们的心在一起，
在一起，在一起，
在一起，
在一起，
一起为马来西亚加油！
吉隆坡加油！
吉兰丹加油！
吉打加油！
然后加油！
马来西亚加油！
马来西亚加油！
马来西亚加油！马来西亚加油！马来西亚加油！在一起加油！
Okay, 大家加油! It is so great to see so many TIMA members expressing their love and compassion through the performance. We thank you all the TIMA members and the volunteer in recording and editing the video. After joining Tzu Chi and TIMA, we realized that we should put compassion in action by alleviating the suffering of others. The Tzu Chi path of offering compassion and relief was born from Master Cheng Yen's profound wisdom. Next, let's move on to Reverend Te Yen to expound the Dharma discourse.
Venerable Masters, honorable guests, TIMA members, brothers and sisters, good afternoon. I'm grateful to be here sharing with you we are forming good affinity. Basically, in these meeting rooms, we still have another above master. They are the 师傅, the Tai 师傅, the 专师傅, and also the 哲师傅. So just now, when I listened to your sharing, it was very inspiring. And the video shown was very touching as well. All the doctors, nurses, and the Chichi volunteers have done a great job. Besides taking care of patients, you also care for their mental, spiritual health. Dharma Master Cheng Yen said, human doctors respect patients as teachers and treat them as family. You have made it happen. In current pandemic situation, you lead your team to fight the pandemic. On behalf of Dharma Master Cheng Yen and all the Dharma Master at Jingxi Abroad, we are most gratefulness to all of you. It is Dharma Master Cheng Yen's belief that to truly relieve the sufferings of the sick, not only physical treatment, but also healing on the emotional and spiritual level are needed. Dharma Master Cheng Yen once gave a talk about the song Pulling the Cart Forward, 拉车向前行. While staying at the Kaohsiung Jingxi Hall, she would walk the ramp to the lecture hall. While walking, she often recalled words from the song, Pulling the Cart Forwards. These songs described how to pull a heavy cart uphill with a group effort. She used an 8 ox pulling this cart on an uphill as a metaphor of loads of responsibilities on her soldiers. It isn't easy for her managing Suchi affairs. Fortunately, she reminded herself that she made a vow to build a hospital when she was in her 30s to 40s, a younger age with more energy. So she was pulling the cart of medical mission very willingly. She was thankful that good karmic seeds were planted at that time. Real tree seeds grow into a sapling after contacting the ground. Then they become big trees. A lot of trees become a forest, and cycle of life will keep these forests flourishing. Karmic seeds are like real seeds. She was very grateful to see Chima volunteers growing in numbers as karmic seeds come to frustration. She hopes that this big forest of global Chima family will keep flourishing. About a year ago, Dharma Master Cheng Yen had an idea to pass traditional Taiwanese herbal plants for its pandemic prevention policy. She did mention that in her childhood, science and technology was not advanced, and there was no doctors in many areas. When someone in the family fell sick, the older generation would go out to find certain herbs. By boiling these herbs, 6 people were given this drink as medicine. She believed that all plants can be used to treat and cure illness. Medicine has always been there in nature. It is just waiting to be discovered. Look at the vegetation around you, how vital and energetic they are. What may seem like weeds with no one taking notes of, and people stepping on without concern, can actually be useful medicine. All plants on earth have medicinal capability. They are just not discovered yet. For all the Tzu Hospital, analysis and researches on medicinal herbs, Dharma Master Cheng Yen supports fully. There are herbs that no one knows of their medicinal capability. We just need researchers on them. Once their medicine properties are discovered, they will be given scientific names. After making these discoveries, they can be used to cure people. This is turning the useless into great value. Plants on earth and their value to lives of sentient beings are full of wonders. I sincerely hope Tzu hospitals can work together and study these herbal plants together. As long as you have faith in herbal researchers, make vows and put your vows into action, you will discover all kinds of herbs that are useful to help the world. Then when an urgent emergency like the current pandemic occurs, we will have medicine to treat it. This is how Jingxi herbal tea was produced. This herbal tea has been proven to help people survive COVID-19 infection better. Besides vaccination, drink Jingxi herbal tea to build your immune system. May all religions work in unity and respect each other. Together, we can help ease the suffering. Be grateful to every person, all things or objects we encounter. Take care of the people in need. When one person is expired, they are to save, to serve. However far the distance is between us, our aspiration to help people is the same regardless of faith or religious. We see the differences between ourselves and others, yet our loving heart is the same. So we are drawn together. We may be physically far from each other, but we can come together in mind because we uphold the same great love. That is also called the universal love, kindness. Great love is the core value of true faith. As you see your today team also, hand in hand, we stand together. In Tzu, there is a saying, grains of rice fill out a basket. Droplets of water form a river. When small amounts are collected in great number, it becomes a large amount sum. Similarly, actions of individuals pulled together make a big difference. By doing one good deed, we create a blessing. We must keep accumulating blessings to save the world. When we open our mouth to speak, say kind words, we can inspire people and build out their faith. Our kind words can transform their minds. Climate change, global warming, COVID-19, and garbage management are big issues for the world now. Individually, we cannot solve a global problem, but collectively, we can. This requires us to take action now. We also have to adopt new mindsets. Otherwise, our action will not last long for a sustainable result. Let me share with you words from the verses. Pulling together in times of trouble. This severe pandemic covers everything like AIDS. When will this long road end? This river of afflictions is endless. How can we cross over it? Let us have great awakening and realizations. Let us have wholesome love. Repent and uphold a plant-based diet. Let us be grateful and show respect as we pull together in times of trouble. Let us have right understanding, right will, and right thinking. Let us vow to do good deeds and bring harmony, and may there be no disaster. Once again, on behalf of Dharma Master Cheng Yen and the Dharma Master at the Ching Sia Board, we are very grateful to have all of you. You have done a wonderful job. Please take care and hope everyone are healthy and safe. Cảm ơn.
Thank you, Reverend De Yuan, for sharing the wisdom and compassion. May the enlightenments follow you.
We will move on to the praying session. Together, we light up the candle of love, give unconditionally to deliver warmth and the light of hope to those in suffering, passed away due in the pandemic, and to the frontliner. If you have a candle with you, please light it up.
Let us pray for peace in our land. Keep our hearts from sorrows and pain. Bless us all with joy and hope. Love and care for each one in this world. Let us pray for peace in our land. Keep our hearts from sorrows and pain. Bless us all with joy and hope. Love and care for each one in this world. Let us pray for peace in our land. Keep our hearts from sorrows and pain. Bless us all with joy and hope. Love and care for each one in this world. Let us pray for peace in our land. Keep our hearts from sorrows and pain. Bless us all with joy and hope. Love and care for each one in this world.
No good deed is too small when done with love and pure intentions. Master Chen Yan urged us all to make giving as a part of daily life, as it not only benefits others, but enriches us as well. This is the Bamboo Bank time, and we would like to collect charity donation from you. You can donate using the e-wallet and the QR code displayed in the screen, and together we help those in need.
Now we have come to the closing ceremony of this event. With this, I would like to invite all of you to turn on your webcam to take a group photo.
Okay, get ready. 1, 2, 3. Next page. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Sufu is getting ready. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Smile. 1, 2, 3. Smile. Next page. 1, 2, 3. Smile. 1, 2, 3. Okay, done. Cảm ơn everyone.
All right, brother and sister, we are now coming to the closing. All right, and we would like to invite you to stand up again, and we would want to invite Sifu from Jingse to lead us to pay respect to Buddha and Master. And for those who are not Buddhism, you can pay respect on your own religion way. Okay, first bow, second bow, and third bow. Let us pay respect to Master. First bow, second bow, and third bow. Let us pay respect to our Shifu from Jingse. Bow. Cảm ơn sư phụ. Thank you everyone for joining us. Cảm ơn.
Cảm ơn sư phụ.
Bye bye.
Bye
bye.
Cảm ơn sư phụ.
Cảm ơn sư phụ. Cảm ơn everybody.
Cảm ơn Linh Trí Sinh Trang.
Cảm ơn sư phụ. Cảm ơn everyone and stay safe. Love you all.
林执行长跟林敏的副院长要上线接受真善美采访哦。
OK， 好，
感恩，
好，同一个字子吗？还是不一样？
不一样，另外一个在那个 LINE 里面有。
好，我看一下。
能不可以羡慕别人样样都行，看看自己好神奇，像蜗牛躲在小小壳里。慌张会打击信心，恐惧会忘记呼吸，事实上并没有那么糟，别掉进懦弱的陷阱。要加油，请加油，你加油，大家一起加油，加油，请加油，你加油，大家一起加油。当你有了勇气，好运随时会降临。当你有了勇气，全世界都祝福你。当你有了勇气，困难重重难不倒你。当你有了勇气，向前行没问题。
Thank you so much for what you are doing for our world.
You are our hero.
Thank you.
Love you. 借一壶的盐，赶冰斧。温柔的话语给自己鼓励，轻轻地松口气，用力欢呼为自己打气，相信我一定可以，重新开始继续努力。慌张会打击信心，恐惧会忘记呼吸，事实上并没有那么糟，别掉进懦弱的陷阱。要加油，请加油，你加油，大家一起加油，加油，请加油，你加油，大家一起加油。当你有了勇气，好运随时会降临。
向所有前线医护人员致敬。
在你们照顾好别人的同时，也要照顾好自己。
感恩你们的坚守，
感恩你们的汗水与泪水。
期盼疫情能早日消弭。
我们无法分担你们的工作，但我们的心会一直在一起。
在一起，
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 在一起，在一起，我们的心在一起，
在一起，
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 在一起。
一起为马来西亚加油！
吉隆坡加油！
吉兰丹加油！
吉打加油！
然后加油！
马来西亚加油！
马来西亚加油！
马来西亚加油！马来西亚加油！马来西亚加油！在一起加油！